1, when my mother was pregnant, I was afraid she would die in childbirth. All summer, I watched her body swell like the fruit in our garden. Strangers would bless her, rub her belly, which kept inflating until she was only happy floating in the community pool, a giant tomato in her red maternity swimsuit. She'd take up 3 lanes, loud against the water, rulerless, letting off the weight. Walking home from school, I'd envision her body bursting like a balloon or Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I didn't know how what was inside her could come out without breaking her. When she told me she was pregnant, she said, "My body is going to change. Something is growing inside me," which is not so different from what she said just a few days ago about the cancer. They found it in my mother's lungs. A fetus, I guess. A seed planted in winter. And then the surgery that births it like a small stone. My never sibling. A member of our family now. When my mom was pregnant, she'd hold my hand to her stomach. He's kicking. It means he's healthy, she'd say. And I'd marvel at the strange aquarium her body became. The creature alive inside her we tried to name. He's 12 now, and he still holds my hand. And my mom is still alive, but I've dreamed of her dying my whole life. I would lose the world with her. Our house would be buried beside her. Cancer comes to take a leaf from the garden each night. I don't trust her body. It's irresponsible growth. I cannot forget death owns everything I love, rents it out to me. But what if some nights it's just me and my family? A dinner the neighbors brought, an abundance of flowers. My dad and I playing chess after my brother has gone to sleep. And my mom, too, asleep. 2. After the surgery that takes out the cancer, my mom floats through our house, a tube in her back which sucks air that leaks from her cut-open lung. For a week, I fly home to cook dinner, buy groceries, get my brother ready for school in the morning, to become my mother while she rests, but I want to leave the land of her. I want to fly to Minnesota, run from the body that birthed me, my mother in her pajamas for weeks, my mother without a bra, my mother lifting her shirt so my father can apply the pain cream, this in our kitchen, in front of all the windows. It's the most I've ever seen my mom and dad touch. I never wanted a naked mother. As a child, I'd run from her changing in her bedroom, but how can I now? My mother in bed, me tucking her in now, not the other way around. "I'm sorry you have to see me like this," she keeps saying. "Mom, I want to be here," I lie. 3. You can tell my mother is sick because our kitchen is blooming. Like a jungle of sympathy, all her friends brought her beautiful dead things. "Something to brighten her day," my neighbor says, handing me amputated roses. I would have preferred vegetables or chocolate, something that could offer energy, not just its body. I hear after the surgery, my mom smiled when she opened her eyes to see my father, dazed in the honeymoon suite that was her hospital room. So imagine that the bloom in my mother's chest is my parents' wedding bouquet, and our house is full of wedding flowers, and my mom's body is new, and my father touches her softly each time he changes the dressing on her wounds, the surgery, a second marriage, and their love. It's why I can leave.